Hi, everyone. I'm going to be your teacher this semester, and my name is Miss Morris. Some of you know me from Port St. Lucie campus. Um, some of you have had me online before, and maybe some of you haven't had me at all. So I wanted to introduce myself, and I wanted to go over some important things that you need to remember to be successful in this class. My background is I have a very long history, medical background. I started out as a CNA a very long time ago. I went back to school and I got my PCT and I worked at our local hospital for 20 years and retired from there. Um, I worked on the floor. My love is oncology. I love oncology. I loved working with oncology patients. And from there, I went back to college again and I got my degree in medical management and I did the administrative side of it. So I've done clinical, the billing and coding portion, the insurance portion, and I also currently work for a practice management company where I help doctors be compliant with Medicare so that they can do the oral sleep appliance with sleep apnea. I'm excited to be with you this semester. Um, a few things. If you look in your student resources, um, there is an area for Meet the Instructor. If you need my phone number, that's where it will always be. I have office hours posted there, and the office hours, I believe, are like on Sunday or Saturday. You can call me anytime. If I don't answer the phone, you can send me a text. I might be on the phone with a physician. Um, I also teach on campus as well as online. I teach the clinical classes on campus. And AHP 101. So sometimes I may be on campus helping a student. This semester, I'm going to be doing a lot of tutoring. So watch in your week one announcements for the tutoring schedule um, because that is when I will have my 1 hour sessions where if no one comes to see me, I'll do a 1 hour lecture on electronic health records, medical records and insurance, and also medical office procedures. Um, you are more than welcome to look at that schedule and any one of those times that work for you and you need me, you can jump on there and I can help you with anything you're having issues with. In this class, it's all about learning the electronic health record. And I've taught electronic health records for a very long time. I've been here at Fortis for almost 12 years. I get the same thing every semester. All students are like, Miss Morris, there are so many to do. And there is, and I won't disagree with you. However, why is that important? Because when you go out into the real world, your externship, when you go out to hopefully you get hired from your externship, um, you will be using the electronic health record. So in this class, it's very important that you do the assignments in the electronic health record. Number one, if you don't do the assignments when you get to externship, they might not consider you a good hire because you simply don't know how to maneuver it. So think of this as your practice to go out into the real world. Um, you will need two books for this class, and one is a Sims chart book. And my very first tutoring session is when I'm going to go over how to navigate the Sims chart. By now, I hope that all of you have been able to get into Sims chart because Sims chart assignments have been in many of your previous classes. If you were able to kind of skate by and not get on there and we're like, oh, I'll take the quiz and nobody's noticed, I'm going to notice. Um, so please be sure that you log on to your Sims chart the very first day. Sims chart and NHA. Um, because if you can't get into Sims chart, you can't do the assignments. And one of the rules here at Fortis is if you do not do the Sims chart assignment, your quiz grade will automatically revert to a 0. So, and I can go in and I can see if you actually did the Sims chart or not, because on my end, I can go in and it'll show me exactly what you did. Um, I'm not so much on it's exactly perfected. When you're doing your Sims chart assignment, I may give you pointers on how to do it better. If you only did the first 3 lines and nothing else, um, and you closed the assignment and went and took the quiz, I'm going to email you and reopen the assignment for you to do it all the way. Because you're only, I don't want to say hurting, but you are kind of hurting yourself if you don't do it because it's a skill that you'll be lacking when you go out there. Um, I'm big on late points. I understand life happens. I get that. I had 2 very small children when I went to college, um, and it's not easy. So I get it. Um, Actually, one of my small children is actually a Fortis instructor now. So that was like a long time ago. But you can do it. I know you can do it. I know that it's hard to manage time when it comes to work, school, kids, husbands, boyfriends, whatever. Um, but you can do it. You may have to sacrifice a little time somewhere along the way. Mine was always how clean my house was. It got cleaned at the end of each semester when I was in college. But you can do this. You can find your balance. I know you can. Um, and you can manage these 27 sim chart assignments that you're going to have to complete this semester. Like I said, I am always here if you need help for me. Those of you that are from the Port St. Lucie campus, you know that I will be on campus on Wednesday and Thursday evenings if you need extra help. Um, I will Zoom with any of you that call me or text me and say, hey, Miss Morris, I really just don't understand this assignment. I'm not seeing where this is on Sims chart. um, I will be happy to schedule an extra Zoom. I'm not so rigid that if you're not there on the tutoring days or you don't come on my drop in hour, I'm not going to be there for you. That is not the case with me, and those students that have had me before can tell you that I am always available. They're as flexible as can be, but communicate with me. Let me know you're having a problem. Even if something is going on and, you know, um, I had to pick up extra shifts or whatever, and you communicate with me, I may say, okay, I'll give you a day or two extension without late points. Um, that'll be fine, but you have to tell me what's going on. You have to let me know. I don't have that my ESP skills are not that good. So unless you communicate with me, I just simply don't know. So let's be positive, get um, work as a team so that we can all so you all can pass and be successful. I know that in some of your schools this EHR class is one of your last onlines before you go to externship. You have to have a 2.0 GPA before you can go to externship. So that's why in this class I like push really hard. You'll see 1,000 announcements, a bunch of emails, reminders, because I want you to all pass with a C or better, if not an A. so that you can make it to externship. I want you to have the skills that you need so that when you go out there, they're like, of course I'm going to hire you. You're awesome. That's the goal for me for all of you. So check. I You'll see I'll have my phone number in announcements. I have my phone number and meet the teacher, and it should be in your email if you need me. Look for the tutoring recordings for the tutor sessions I do. The very first one is all about Sims chart and how to navigate it. So be sure to watch that one. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you, and I hope you have a great semester, and I look forward to helping you all succeed.